Thank you.
Hello there, my name is Nicola Davis and I have a daughter who lives here at Epilepsy Society at Russell House. She's now 37 years old. She's got severe epilepsy, severe learning difficulties and a few challenging behaviours. And I think she's lived here since she was 19 or 20. And I just wanted to talk today a little bit about a relative's perspective on having a daughter who lives here at Russell House. Emma had her first seizures when she was 15 months old. And when she was very little, they called it myoclonic epilepsy, and she used to have up to 100 seizures a day. And of course, as new parents with a child with epilepsy, one always believed, well, we'll go to the doctor next week and it'll all be sorted. But unfortunately, with some forms of epilepsy, that is just not the case. And despite a couple of brain operations when Emma was 12 and 13, unfortunately, her epilepsy has not been able to be controlled. And thus, she has come to the Epilepsy Society, which of course is an excellent setting for somebody who has got intractable epilepsy and does need good medical care in the background always, as well as good care during the day. So Emma is the oldest member of our family, and we have two other children, a son and a daughter. And the impact on the family has been really quite interesting, because it is amazing how little children adapt so quickly to somebody with additional needs. And very quickly, even as toddlers, they would look after Emma when she had so many seizures. They'd want to come on the hospital visits. So in a way, we were very lucky as a family, because we've sort of had a team effort approach to Emma all the way through. And our son and daughter are still very involved with her. And the impact has continued. Emma is still, in a way, the same person as she was at 15 months old when her learning really stopped. And so as parents, that is how we have we've managed her. We have her home at weekends. We still do things with her that she enjoyed when she was little, and she continues to enjoy. And going away on a holiday with her or taking her out for picnics and so on still remains to be her joy. And it's a challenge, because she can have a seizure any time of the day or night, and she can have very challenging behaviours and mood swings, but she can be an absolute joy, because when she's good and in a good mood, she's like a young toddler, very enthusiastic about life. Until she was 16 years old, Emma went to a local school for severe learning difficulties, and that was always an interesting challenge. And when she got to 16, a consultant, quite out of the blue, told us about young epilepsy, St. Piers School, which was residential, and we felt it was really important to transfer her there. And she had 3 excellent years there. That was a brilliant school. And then following that, she transferred, quite a natural transfer then, to Epilepsy Society. And by then we felt that that was right. She was with young people of her own age. She was able to socialise in ways that as a family she wouldn't have been able to. So that was a really big pull. So what with the medical side at the Epilepsy Society and the social side and the amount of care she needed, we felt that was a really important transition for her. It is interesting that as parents, you sort of imagine that once your child has transferred to adult services, that perhaps the challenges will go away. But our experience, and I think a lot of other relatives' experience, is not that. There's always the challenge with funding authorities, because of course they always want cuts, they want to take away your one-to-one hours. So you have to remain very resilient and tough as a parent. If you want to support your child through adulthood, there are still a lot of battles that you need to be able to fight. And what is really helpful being at the Epilepsy Society is we have a group of people, friends and families of the Epilepsy Society, who provide a very strong support network, and we're able to share those challenges. But nothing goes smoothly, and I think that's just something one has to accept, but it does need a lot of resilience to do so. So Emma, who has lived here about 20 years now, is in a flat with 5 other residents, and I think that's great for her. They're all men. They used to be boys. They're all growing up, and I think she really enjoys their company. Everybody has a different characters, very unique, has different forms of epilepsy, but they're very caring of each other, and you can always tell when you bring her back after a weekend away, she feels very settled, very comfortable. The staff are very welcoming, and you can leave knowing that she's going to be well cared for, that her medication is going to be given, that if she has bad seizures, she's going to be well looked after, and if she needs the medical support from the Epilepsy Society, you know that she will get that. So although Emma can't express it herself, we sort of can read her mind, and we believe that she is content here a lot of the time and enjoys the life that she has here.